Just recently got their hands on some exclusive behind-the-scenes tea, y'all, baby, on the ongoing Cardi B and Offset split, y'all. Now, it's saying, I want us to pray for both parties, y'all, for both of them. Now, according to a person, y'all, close to the situation, they're saying, y'all, that Offset is only demanding nearly $20 million from Cardi B if she wants a divorce. And he's got a detailed list, y'all, of what he says that she owes. Now, Offset reportedly believes that during their beautiful marriage, Cardi lived free off of him, and now that the two have separated, he claims, y'all, that she's trying to grab all the assets while leaving him, y'all, with all the debt, and that's a very sad situation. Now, his demand totals, he's only asking for, y'all, $20 million, and that figure includes, y'all, the couple's fully paid off $10 million Atlanta mansion, $2 million in cash to cover the IRS debt. He says that Cardi also owes and roughly $8 million in additional cash and stocks. Now, Offset is also pointing y'all to the couple's tax problem as part of his demand. Now, in April 2025, the IRS hit the couple with a federal lien for more than $1.5 million tied to their 2021 tax year. Now, the following month, the Georgia Department of Revenue filed a state lien for only $167,000, which grew, y'all, to nearly $294,000, honey. Once penalties and interest were added together, the two liens totaled nearly $1.9 million, y'all. Offset position, y'all, is that Cardi should help, honey, shoulder the financial burden instead of leaving him responsible, y'all, for cleaning up the mess alone. And I think, they should help.
Wait a minute, now how much he's asking her for?
He just want 20.
Just.
Yeah, but I mean, she's filthy rich.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
But he broke it down. But you heard what I said. He broke it down, and he said they'll take like $1.5 million.
Now, the tax thing, everybody going in and negotiating and figuring the tax thing out. That's one thing. But what's the other $8 million for?
But did he help her make money? No, I'm just asking the question because I read somewhere that he said that he wrote some of her music when she was first.
Well, you would get that through the music company, right?
Like
you would get that in royalties if you did that. You would get your money back in your royalties that you get twice a year. You get 2 royalty checks a year.
So that ain't nothing that got to do with her giving him money.
This is taxes and all this other stuff.
But what the part you said about alimony part?
No, well, he just want $8 million, and money, I guess, to pay off other stuff though. But I mean, but she has like. But my thing is this now. This is totally.
But don't he got money?
Yeah, he has money, but I'm sure she probably have a little bit more.
Do they both have attorneys to work through all of this and to go through the forensic?
I'm sure.
Like, he needs a forensic accountant, or she needs a forensic accountant to go through and really figure that out.
Well, I'm sure
you can't
they're
just
gonna
throw a number out there
because she's not gonna let him just come in.
Yeah,
and
you
take
can't just throw a number out there.
But figure the house out, figure the taxes out, and everybody go their separate ways or whatever. But as a man, that's still a performing artist, and you have money, you don't just ask for extra money for yourself from a female. That's just me.
And she's got your kids.
Yeah, well, I know this is totally different. But when one of my brothers was going through a divorce, I specifically told him, just give her everything and just walk away and start over. And he did it. He gave his ex-wife now everything, and he just started over. Just start over. She could give him what she needs, what he asked for, and start over.
So she asked for something else after he gave her everything?
Now my ex-sister-in-law knows.
Okay.
My brother just give her the house, all that fighting going back and forth, honey.
It's strange.
But that's why you have attorneys and accountants to go through.
Well, you have that too. But if you don't want to go through it, just give it.
They're not emotionally involved in the situation.
Right. Yeah, but you got to have something for yourself.
Well, he had a job. Start over.
And if they had some type of paperwork or something before the marriage, like a prenup
why
or
not
something,
just do a prenup every time?
Then they should be able to, figure out what goes
so
where.
You wonder, did they have a prenup then?
I mean, I don't know.
Because you would think if they wouldn't be fighting like that, but honey, y'all just walk all that fighting, honey, just here, go.
But if they
it ain't that simple when you're dealing with
multi-millions and make all this money and work your ass off. You just don't give everything.
It ain't that simple.
You make sure that she have a place to live and have something to drive, and the kids are taken care of, and you have a place to live and something to drive because the kids coming to stay with you too.
Yeah, that's what they did.
The kids gonna leave a mansion and go and sleep on an air mattress because you gave her everything.
Well, I mean, in that case, though, these people are rich. So, I mean, I'm sure Offset has a mansion or somewhere they could go live in.
Versus multi-thousands.
Yeah. But anyway, I wouldn't be going through all of here. Just take the damn house and I'll just start it because I don't want to deal with you.
Right.
I don't want to argue and go back and all that fighting and stuff. And they had a kid together, so when the kid got a place there because you gave the house.
Okay.
They have more than one kid.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have more than one. So
they got 3,
we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer, honey. Hopefully it'll be okay, y'all. All right, moving on while we pray, y'all. Let's continue to pray for Meek Mill. Did y'all hear the sad news Oh, Rick, it was so sad, y'all. Meek Mill is reporting, y'all, that he claims, y'all, that the cemetery can't find his dead body. Now, they're saying, y'all, he revealed, y'all, that he's considering taking legal action against the cemetery that housed the body of his late father. Now, he said, quote, so many dead bodies, they can't find my dead in the graveyard. He wrote, tagging somebody on social media. He said, they really can't find my dead in the graveyard because asking, he said he wanted to know if there's a lawsuit. Somebody said so many dead bodies back, and they said, yes, if the cemetery lost your dad's remains due to negligence, you might have grounds for a lawsuit like the emotional distress or breach of contract. And that's what the laws in Philadelphia suggest.
That's a lot of cemeteries messed up like that. Got folks, headstones and stuff messed up. These cemeteries or whatever, like sometimes, man, you have to, I forgot what you call them, decommit bodies and take them up to another cemetery that's decent. You just can't put your loved one in a cheap piece of crap cemetery. Yeah. The road tractors and trailers and trucks all over your stone broken and all that
crack, all the headstones. Well, Meek said, quote, he said, my dad died back in 1992 during a robbery. He said, that made me want to get rich. He said, that was the get back. The person who killed my dad is probably 60, talking about dead people don't hurt. Meek tweeted, he said, in his Amazon documentary, Free Meek, he stated, the memories are so old you don't know if it's a dream or a memory at this point. The main thing I remember is at his funeral, my aunt told me, tell your dad goodbye. You're never going to see him again. He said, that stuck with me all up until today. He said, life still goes on. Nothing stops when somebody dies. Things keep going. Unquote. Yeah. Well, how do you lose a body? I mean, maybe if you don't put a headstone on the body.
They lose the paperwork on the inside and don't remember where the body is buried and stuff, that whatever. And they got them old papers, because I went to a cemetery and they had the old papers and stuff. It ain't on computer. I went to a cemetery, they have all that stuff marked on computer. On the computer or whatever, but the one that got them old books and whatever, imagine the people died in the 1930s and it's written, everything is written, and they got to go and pull something off a shelf and the pages stuck together and all that kind of stuff. People don't be knowing where they loved ones are.
That's why I say every time I go home, I said I'm supposed to go to the cemetery to make sure, because my dad left me and my brother a grave, so I make sure, honey, they still had that plot there, honey, because if something happened.
Y'all get on Gary with the T. He gonna hunt all us out, baby.
That's right, baby.